threw it down the stairs.
You threw down Meemaw?
I threw Meemaw down the stairs. I was like, hey there, little darling. We've been together for 40 years. I want you to point at a step. I want you to pick a step out near the bottom. And I'll help you get there quick.
That's the podcast tonight, guys.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh, tonight. Ooh-wee. I've had a day.
Joe, you're still supporting the Bears of Chicago.
I am. They lost to the Lions twice this year.
They lost really bad. The Lions are so good, dude.
Well, here's the deal. They lost horribly the first time because of just a comedy of errors.
Yeah.
I think they could have beat the Lions the first game, but they took like 4 minutes to snap the ball and then ended up costing the coach his job. And then, yeah.
I
And
did
then
not
like,
know
yes.
this.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
They fired the head coach at the beginning.
At the end of the game, so the first Lions and Bears played on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And if you go back and you watch the highlights or the lowlights of the game, there was about a minute left. And the Bears, I think, were down by a field goal. Like, I think a field goal would have tied it.
Mm-hmm.
And the Bears were marching down, and they were either in field goal range or almost in field goal range. And they ran a play. The play clock is running down, and they had a timeout, and they didn't call the timeout, and they rushed everybody up to the line, like, get to the line, get the line. Everybody ran up the line, so you'd think Caleb Williams was going to spike it to stop the clock, and they run everybody up the line, and then he starts barking out calls, and he's looking to the sideline, and the play clock is running down, and everyone, like, those of us Bear fans are like, what in the world's going on? Caleb Williams had, I believe, if I remember the time right, and the Squids can check this, everybody was lined up. He had the entire offense on the line with 36 seconds left to go.
Mm-hmm.
They snapped the ball at, I think, 4 seconds, like 7 seconds or 4 seconds. They snapped the ball, threw a pass like over the middle, like a 10-yard pass. And it was like incomplete and the game was over.
Bro.
Like, they didn't call the time. So it was this crazy like comedy of errors that the Bears could have come back and like, well, like they could have ran 5 plays in that amount of time like a normal team if they would have, used the clock wisely. But
you have a rookie quarterback though.
Yeah.
That's rookie stuff.
He's a rookie, and I just don't like him. He's one of those brash. He's one of those brash. Like he was. Are you familiar with like the NBA, like the Ball family, like Lorenzo Ball, LaMelo Ball? Like, are you familiar with them?
Yes, I've heard of them. Are they they're cocky?
What's that?
They're a little cocky. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. So the dad was just like this. Like a helicopter parent, and Caleb was just thought like his poop didn't stink, and he played at, I believe, Oklahoma, then transferred to USC and was already touted as like the number 1 draft pick, and he didn't do anything at USC. Like USC did not have a good year the year that he was a quarterback. He goes into the NFL draft and he gets drafted by the Bears, and they've already like twice already, it's come out like reports out of Chicago that like the offensive coordinator had to like dumb down the playbook for him to like be able to know what's going on. Like he seems like he has the tools. I just don't know if what's in between his ears is can grasp the pro game.
Okay. Well, maybe it's his rookie season.
Yeah, but then yesterday, the Lions beat the Bears, pretty good. Beat the brakes off them pretty good. There wasn't really yesterday was a good beating.
It was a thrashing.
Yeah, it was. We've had a ton of snow here in in Ortonville.
You're so
and what's
lucky.
crazy. Here's what's crazy, man. I grew up so in Michigan we have this phrase called up north. That if you go, you go up north, your cottage, up north, your cabins. And I always thought like up north got more snow than like down in Royal Oak. But now I feel like living here in Ortonville, the other day I woke up and we had about 5 inches of snow.
Okay.
I drove to Royal Oak for work. By the time I got to Royal Oak, there was no snow. Like, as I'm driving down the highway, it's a 40-minute drive. As I'm driving 40 minutes south, it's clearing up, and then there's just nothing. And then at the end of the day, I turn around, I go from nothing, and I come back home to, again, 5 inches of snow. And today, it's snowing again. It's definitely going to be a white Christmas here.
Man, I'm
at least
so
in
jealous.
Ortonville. I don't know about, we celebrate Christmas Eve at my sister's house, which is in Royal Oak. I don't know if they're getting this, but it's weird that you wouldn't think a 40-minute difference would make that big of a difference, but it does.
That's crazy. Here, it sometimes like looks like it's going to snow, and then it'll start raining and warm everything up, and then it's just gross. We went snowboarding on Saturday. Let me tell you how I'm becoming crippled. I'm becoming a member of the Crips. Were you crip walking? Yeah, I have been crip walking all day.
If you guys can see my feet right now, look at this. Look at this. If you can see my feet right now, I'm crip walking.
No one can see your feet, Joe.
Oh.
Your feet are they're off the camera. Down there.
Oh.
Hey, Google, turn off.
Hey, unless I'm getting paid for them, I'm not showing my feet.
There we go.
Isn't that what the kids say nowadays?
Hey, Google, turn on S1. There we go. And my forehead looks shiny, Joe. That's what I was worried about. I need some powdering. Can we get makeup?
Yeah, we're going to start doing makeup for this. Oh, makeup.
No, so we go to this place in West Virginia, Snowshoe. Can I talk about this?
Yeah.
Last time I hurt my back, and then it was just starting to feel better. And then Grandpa here is like, oh, there's a cool jump.
You're 51.
Do a 360.
Yeah, you're 51 years old.
I did. And I landed on ice and I fell on my head. And my back hurts worse now.
Yeah.
But then after that, I did another one, but I landed it. And and I was like, kids, did you see that? No, they didn't. They didn't see a thing.
Remember when you were 25 or 20 and 50-year-old people did stuff and you were like, why are they doing that? They can't do it. Well, now we're those, you are those 50-year-old people. And the 50-year-old people.
I don't like what you're
my tone.
I don't like what you're implying here, Joe.
You're in your 50s.
Barely.
I'm
like
in my
1
40s.
year. Maybe a year, 2 years into it. That's all. That's not barely.
Still in your 50s.
I'm basically in my 40s, like my young 40s.
What's the first number? The first number of your age? It's a 5. You're in your 50s. So you're in your 50s. So when we were in our
focus on this, I don't feel like this
20s.
is.
Yeah, when we were in our 20s, or when you were in your 20s and I was in my teens, and 50-year-olds did stuff. Those 50-year-olds were 20-year-olds at one point and thought that they could do that stuff, and that's why they were doing it.
Yeah.
And they couldn't, and they ended up on America's Funniest Video. Now, you are the 50-year-olds. I'm the 47-year-old. You're the 51-year-old who's now trying to be cool.
I'm not trying, dude. I am cool. I'm in a veteran ska band. Okay, the young kids come up and they're like, man, I wish I could have gone to see Ska Against Racism. And I'll be like, yeah, I lived it. I'm going to do a 360. That's what I tell them. They come up to me a lot when I'm snowboarding. They're like, geez, I love ska. That's what kids say nowadays. And I'm like, well, want to see me do a 360, dude? And every other time I might land it.
Burp.
My back hurts, Joe.
Speaking of ska, you know who I've been listening to a lot lately?
What?
Kamuri.
On the Ska Against Racism tour with Grandpa here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Cool guys.
Now, here's the other thing about you being in your 50s and snowboarding is I have faith in you that you could probably do a 360. It's just
I do it. I did one yesterday that I landed and one that I landed on my head.
Yeah,
that's the difference.
That's what I'm getting at. If you did it more often, but the problem is middle-aged men think back to their teens and their 20s and they're like, I can pull this out. And with a little practice, maybe you could regularly.
Sure.
But without practicing, like I used to be able to like dunk a basketball like pretty doggone good.
Dang.
I could never 360 dunk, but I could do like a 180 go up. I could dunk pretty good. Like I could do some tricks dunking. But now, since I blew out my knee and my ankles,
and your intestines had to be removed from your body.
My intestines fell out. So now that all that stuff has happened, like if I play basketball, like if, kids are farting around, you're like, oh, give me the rock, Holmes, because that's what you say.
That's how I talk to
you put your hands up like this.
Hey, sir, do you have any rock? I say that.
Yeah, and you're like, hey, give me the rock. And then once they give it to you, you got to give yourself some elbow room. So you got to like look over your shoulder and lean into it and then give yourself some elbow room. And then I'll go up for a dunk and I forget that I have 40 pounds of fat around my breasts and stomach.
You sure it's not muscle? It's like you put on a bunch of muscle. That's what I tell my kids. It's muscle. You can't see it. It's under this. There's some muscle in there.
I'd like to think it was muscle, but
no.
It's not. It's not. So, you get the belly and the boobs, a nice B cup, and you can't really get up there to dunk.
No.
Yeah. And then you end up hurting yourself. Like the last time I went to dunk, I was like, all right, I'm like, give me the rock, Holmes. And as I was like planting my foot and going up, not only did my knee say, we ain't doing this, like any energy that was being transferred like through my leg to like jump up stopped at the knee. And not only did I barely get off the ground, but at the exact second that I was extended, like pushing my foot to jump, I got a crippling cramp in my calf. And so not only could my knee not take jumping, but my calf cramped up to where it was like a golf ball in my calf.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah. It's fun getting old, man.
Yeah.
My drawing's gotten better.
Oh, has it? Have you been working on it?
Well, I've always been a doodler. Like I've always been a cartoonist.
Yeah.
I can't draw. Like I can't draw like comic book, but I could draw like, like Garfield style. Like I can cartoon Peanuts, Garfield.
Yeah.
And my caricatures have gotten better.
Yep. You got a career at the state fair coming up.
Yeah.
That's a
so
good,
like at the roofing station in the dispatch, where they, they answer calls and send people out to different roofing gigs. There's a big whiteboard. And I usually get on the whiteboard and start, like, I'll doodle bosses.
Okay.
Stuff like that. And so my cartooning, my caricatures have gotten a lot better. Like I'll draw somebody.
The bosses.
Yeah. Like when they go to lunch, I'll come in and like draw them and then put like the little word bubble in like what they're saying, like maybe something that they say often. And sometimes before I even put the word bubble in, someone's going like, oh, you're drawing so-and-so.
That's good.
Yes, that makes me feel good. So, yeah.
You're winning at roofing.
I'm trying to win at roofing. I think
Um,
Heidi just got home.
Oh, you better have dinner on the table, buddy.
I have dinner on the stove for her.
Joe,
She actually sent me a text. I said, I have to podcast from like 7 to 9. And she said, will there be dinner for me?
yeah, somebody
And I
get
said,
it on the
yes.
table right now.
Yeah.
You better do it. You better get
Now,
it.
I do want to say this.
Uh-huh.
We have something that we have to do this month. It's the 4th week of the month.
Uh-huh.
We will be having, I dropped the ball. I have to apologize to everybody. I dropped the ball on the Christmas movie review, 2024 Christmas movie review. I did it with Chris Williams. We recorded it like an hour.
Uh-huh.
It's great. And I did like I normally do. Like I record with you and I get up and leave, and then it pops up on the podcast. It pops up on Spotify or whatever. And this one I had to do it and like send it to Daniel Rock to like put our beginning and stuff on it. Totally forgot. Got up, walked away from the computer, never thought twice about it.
There's still time.
Exactly. So when I'm done tonight, I'm going to upload that, get that out.
I thought you were going to say you erased it, or sometimes we used to be like, okay, and then close the browser, and then we
do you remember that?
Well, that 4 hours is wasted. We used to put so much effort into it, too, guys.
Yep.
I mean, they were the best podcasts you've ever heard, and
ever.
They've been erased. They're gone.
Yeah. Yep.
Now you get this crap. Hey, how come you took away? I wanted to know. I had a question for you.
For me?
You erased it on the skeleton. I want to know what you are doing with all that time you are saving without
I didn't even understand it.
You always write the letters U and R for you are. And I'm like, what are you doing with all that extra time you're saving, not spelling out those words?
Raze, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't understand what you wrote. I was like, did he write this after like 6 failure puddles? I was like, what does this even mean?
Probably. That's what is so funny to me. Like, what have you done with all that extra time? But then the other thing that's funny to me is when you put you are, what are you are doing? Then I always think of like in the Bible, it talks about this city called you are. It's where Abraham is from. It was in like Iraq. It's in Babylon. But I just think that's funny. Like, what? The land of the Chaldeans?
I mean, here's the
hysterical.
thing. Here's the thing with me and texting. My fingers my thumbs take up half the keyboard.
What iPhone are you on?
iPhone 10.
You got the Pro Max?
I have like the Max.
Yeah, I recommend it for people like me that can't see crap, or I have dumb thumbs. It helps. I have my work iPhone. Here you go. This is me. And then my work iPhone is this dumb thing. Look at that. I'm like trying to text people at work. I'm like, I didn't say that. No. Okay. Oh, you quit.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, I have the bigger one, but just my thumbs take up, like one of my thumbs takes up like half the keyboard. So when I text, I get so frustrated because if you turn the like autofill on, that's usually not texting what I want.
Nope.
And like the autocorrect. So that screws things up. Then if I text like, what are you doing? I'll probably have to rewrite the word what probably 3 times because I'll click other letters. So anything that I can cut short. So
that's understandable. I'm sorry for giving you crap about it. The other thing
that's
too.
all. Plus, it's texting, right? Texting, it's evolving into getting shorter and shorter and shorter. Like at some point, you're gonna text someone like URVCTIQP, and that's gonna mean like, hey, where are you? We got to this place at the Queensway.
Have you read 1984 by George Orwell?
No.
Okay, I recommend it, Joe.
But I hear it's coming true, or it's already true.
Well, this may be part of it. Like the part of how like culture is controlled in 1984 is by controlling language. So this guy that is the main character, his job is to take words and they feed him, like it'll come up and it means like that word is being eliminated from the language. So like he sends it through some pneumatic tube or something. Like all the technology in it is, he wrote it like in the 50s, 40s. But so you can tell it's got some like 40s edge. Like they'll be like, yeah, and then they'll send stuff through pneumatic tubes instead of through your iPhone. But the idea behind it is like every time it gets close to like, oh man, that's too close to 1984, people get weird. Like they get cringy. Like, well, that's Big Brother. That's Big Brother watching you, But like for me, that's one of the things that really bothered me in that book was that like they would just take words out of language and use that to control people. So like the R word, I don't agree with that being taken out of language. Like I don't agree with it because that to me smacks of that kind of level of like oversight or control. That either it's society doing it or, like in 1984, it's government. But like to me, the R word is a medical term. And like if you're going to say, you use it as slang, like this is retarded, or let's get retarded, that hurt people. And so I get it. Like, don't do that to hurt people, but like pick one. Don't get rid of the word. Pick one thing that word means and keep it. So it's hurting people who are developmentally disabled. Cool. Stop using it for that. Like, let's take away the medical definition. But then this is going to mean like you did something stupid. And it has nothing to do with that. And I get that it hurts people. Or, hey, let's stop using it for slang and go back to like, this is also a medical condition. This means that you are developmentally disabled. And it was way easier to say, especially when you have
I just think it's
failure piles.
When it's this word or anything, it's always going, like anything is always going to be weaponized, right?
Yes.
It's always going to be weaponized. Look at the term like white girl, white guy, cis male. Like any term you can think of, like at my junior high, let's use that as a microcosm of like what I'm trying to say. And so the teens, the youngsters are always going to they're always going to take a word
and make
spin
it mean something negative. Like make fun of somebody somehow. That's human nature.
Yeah. Correct. So at my junior high, we had 3 junior highs in my city. Mm-hmm. And at my junior high, everyone with special needs, they had like a whole wing of our building. And it was called the Physically or Otherwise Handicapped Individual Program. So the acronym was POHI, P-O-H-I.
Uh-huh.
Well, I mean, do I have to say anything else? Like you'd be in gym class and someone would be like, pass me the ball, POHI. It's something like that became,
dude. Nobody
else in the entire world knew what that meant.
POHI means. Same. In Denver, they had MERSH, mentally incompetent, retarded, and socially handicapped. So that was the
Oh,
acronym.
that's a mouthful.
Sure, but like Mersh, and you'd be like, dude, that's so Mershed. And everybody in Denver knew what it was. They're like, quit being a Mersh, dude.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter what the word is. Like if it's the R word, whatever word that like, so if science comes out and says like, hey, it's going to be mentally challenged, that's what we need to say.
Yeah.
Well, guess what?
That's
all the
gonna
kids
go
at
to it.
school are just going, what are you, mentally challenged?
Yep.
Like, why did you do that? What are you, mentally challenged?
Yeah.
It's always, it doesn't matter because
moron, idiot, those words used to be medical terms, and they were like a specific level of like how mentally challenged you were, how developmentally disabled you were. Moron, idiot. There's a couple more that we use just like to mean somebody's
Supertone.
dumb. Yeah, supertoned.
that
Sorry,
was the
Matt.
highest level.
Oh my gosh. So sorry, sir.
That was
Sorry,
the
Matt.
highest level of intelligence. You didn't let me
Right.
finish.
Sorry. Yes.
And then it goes down from there. Then it's,
But like you are right. And this is the thing. Like you can't correct somebody's like this negativeness by taking words out. And that's what bothers me about it is like when you remove words from our lexicon, you are doing 1984 stuff. When you address like what that is, and you're like, hey, dudes, let's be cool to each other. Like, stop doing that because you're hurting people. Stop hurting people. That's cool. Like, that should be the focus. Stop saying things that hurt people. Right? Not like this word is off limits because it offends these people. Like, this word, if you say it and it hurts people, this is what I talk to my kids about with swearing. I'm like, number one, so the rule in our family is you can't say, ass, damn, hell, shit, fuck, cunt. You can't say these things. I've never heard my kids say the C word. But, like you cannot say these things because you're not old enough to wield the power of these words. Not that there's such things as bad words, but that they hurt people. And they definitely get it because like the N word, like at school, they're like, don't say that. It is bad. It is bad. It hurts people. However, there are contexts where you can say it, not you and I, but Black people can say the N word and it's affirming and it is edifying. My kids do not, I'm not giving them that power yet, but I want to teach them about it. Like the F word is powerful. It is super powerful. If you said it in front of your grandma, she might die. If you say it in the right context, it is very powerful. And I'm not telling you not to say it or that it's bad, but I'm saying be careful. And when you're 18, we'll test it out.
Yeah. To kind of piggyback on what you're saying, like it does. So for those listening that maybe their wires are getting crossed, we're not talking about like racial slang and slang terms for people or groups of people. Like, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about a word that is taken out of, of the lexicon due to, like you said, a medical reason or something like that all of a sudden it gets removed.
Or the N word. Like kids can't read Huckleberry Finn in school because it uses the N word. Well, that was totally the way that you talked about Black people in the 1800s. When Samuel Clemens wrote a book about this white kid helping, like his friend escape slavery, like that's what that book is about. Not anything about like, there's of course racial overtones because it's written in Missouri in the 1800s and it's about racism. But like,
Right.
It's a classic. It is by one of the greatest American writers. And they want to you can't read it in school because it says this word that we've said you can't say. It's off limits. And I disagree with that.
For sure.
There are places where it can be said. One is Huckleberry Finn.
2 is Juvenile's album.
Yeah.
Hood Rat. Yeah. So with that being said, I'm going to pull up 4th week of the month. We're doing a little community spotlight, and we're gonna bring up Philip Williamson at random.
Philip Williamson.
God renew, Holy Spirit to cleanse me. Brothers in disease, which I welcome, mind bending. Not unlike a hooker who thinks she's clever. Selling it quick for the mind of the devil dressed up in dread. They're all dead.
All right.
Name Philip Williamson. Philip spelled Philip.
Is there 2 L's? Just one L?
Just one L.
1 L, 2 P's.
This fella is 40 years young, 40
Wow.
years old. He was born in 1984.
Yeah.
Is that right? 84.
Yeah. Yep. Yes.
He was born in 84. When he started listening to the cast in March of 2021. That was right about the time we got it going, wasn't it?
We started did we start April Fool's Day?
April Fool's Day of
2020?
2020, yeah.
Have we been doing this long?
Yeah, isn't that nuts?
Maybe
Like
we
you
should
were in your
rethink our
40s
lives.
when we started this.
Joe, can we stop? Jeez.
Philip Williamson, what is your connection to the FIF and the Insiders? He said 5 iron is one of my this is what I like. Oh, I thought he completely eliminated the Insiders. What's your connection to 5 iron and the Insiders? 5 iron is one of my all-time favorite bands. Two kids of his are named after members of the band.
Sonny.
And he said the Insiders
Dennis
were instrumental in my musical development with Scalleluja. I think he just added that in there. I think it was more like he's more of a 5 iron fan. I think he just wanted to throw me a bone. Occupation. He's a licensed professional counselor in a state-funded psychiatric inpatient facility. That dude's seen some stuff.
Yeah.
That dude has seen some stuff. That's some one flew over the cuckoo's nest type stuff. His immediate family is his wife, Brittany. Oh, and here's where the named kids come in.
Philip.
Here's where the named kids come in. He's got a kid named Reese.
And
He's
it's
got
a girl.
kid. I don't know.
And
He's got a kid named Micah. Then he's got a Grayson because he likes Robin.
All right.
And he's got a kid named Emery, which is Heidi's maiden name.
So there you go, Joe.
Yeah. He completely skipped over everything Insiders. He just went 5 iron and the Heidi.
Wait, Heidi took your name?
No, she didn't.
Oh, that's smart of her. I have new respect.
Yeah. No, she didn't.
That's good.
Top 3 favorite
Are you
bands.
going to take her name, though?
I'm thinking about it.
You should, Joe. It's $50. Go get your name changed.
Not at all.
It's so easy. Women do it all the time. It's time for us to step up.
Well, go ahead. When the next time you get hitched, you do it.
I got to find somebody whose last name is like Battery or Ravenclaw.
Or Groper.
Groper.
Floper. You're like, hey, I'm dating this girl named Ashley Floper.
Why? No reason. I just made a pact with Joe is all.
No, you find a girl. You marry that girl from North Carolina named Reese Roper.
Oh, man, I just opened your mail again. Honey, I'm so sorry. I
This is
can't
Reese
tell the
Roper?
difference.
This is my
mine
wife. Rules
capitalized? Yours is too. This is so weird. God, this is so weird.
His top 3 favorite bands. He says it's really hard to answer this. It's really based on his mood and the season time of year. I would agree. He says, but maybe Reliant K, Five Iron Frenzy, and the 1975.
Oh, like, yeah, dude. Good choice. I was like, this is going down fast, but then the 1975. Do you listen to that band? They're so good.
No, my buddy Cal, it's his favorite band of all time. I have never listened to him.
What? Joe?
I wouldn't know one of their songs.
Listen to Cal. He tells the truth. Joe.
Me and him haven't always agreed on music.
Mm-hmm. I'll tell you a good band, the 1975. Also, the Chain Gang of 1974.
And also Silage.
Yeah, they were a good band.
Watusi.
Mm-hmm.
His 3 favorite movies. He'd say he says movies or franchises ? I'd say Elf, The Dark Knight, and Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Oh.
That has to be a seasonal thing because there is no way someone's favorite movie is Elf.
It's a good movie. It might be my second favorite Christmas movie. No, third, because Die Hard. I'm going to have to say Die Hard. I want it to be my favorite Christmas movie, but have you seen It's a Wonderful Life? I just watch it and cry. I cry so much.
I'm one of those people, I don't consider either of those movies a Christmas movie.
Joe, what?
Neither of those movies are a Christmas movie.
It's a Wonderful Life is not?
No.
Merry Christmas, Bedford Falls. Hi. Hey, Bird, Ernie, it's Merry Christmas. What do you want, Mary? The
last 2 minutes of the movie, he says Merry Christmas to a couple of people.
Hi, Mary. It's about redemption and Christmas. Jimmy Stewart. Hi. You know, Jimmy Stewart, when you're watching him in the bar and he's about to lose his shit, and you're like, that's acting. He's about to lose his shit because he was a bomber pilot. And he's like seen some shit. It's so good. Jimmy Stewart. Hi. Those pedals. I found them in my pocket. Is that you? Is that you, Bert? Hi, Mary. What do you want? The moon? Do you want a sandwich made of chicken? Go ahead. Sorry.
His top 3 favorite books: Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. The Empyrean series.
Oh, that is good books. I agree with you, sir.
Is Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow a book?
I don't know. I'm about to check it out because this guy's got good taste.
My top 3 favorite books, and then it says Tomorrow, comma, and Tomorrow, comma, and Tomorrow. Then it's a period. Then it says the Empyrean series, comma, Throne of Glass series.
That's another series. I've never read the Throne of Glass series, but I'm about to check out both because this guy's got good taste.
What's the Empyrean series?
Except for how he names his kids. It's this sci-fi thing. It's so cool. It's really cool. You can get it on Audible. That's how I got it because I can't read.
Okay.
It's very cool. You can just yawn. You're like, books.
Dude, I've read so many books this year.
Read?
I'm finishing up.
Do you mean read?
Listen to it. Listen. I'm finishing up Beneath a Scarlet Sky right now.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
It's a World War II, supposedly a true story about this dude who was part of like the Italian resistance.
Oh, wait.
I don't know. It's a good
to
book.
that. They're going to make a movie with Spider-Man in it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's real good. Good. Good job, Joe.
Okay.
That's a good... Joe, come on. It's good. It's really
it's
good.
Okay. It's good. It's not.
Joe!
His 3 favorite drinks: an Irish trash can. I don't know what that is. An old fashioned, and an espresso martini.
All right.
His
Cheers to you, sir.
his favorite meal, I'm guessing these are different meals, not all together. Pizza, pork katsu, and sushi.
All right. Those are good choices.
I don't know what pork katsu is.
It sounds Korean.
I know what pizza is, and it's my kryptonite.
Uh-huh.
Um,
What do you think
Sushi I
Superman's
absolutely
kryptonite
love.
is? Do you think it's pizza?
no, I think Superman's kryptonite is always having to try and do good.
Have you seen the trailer for the new Superman?
Yeah,
Man, every
I
time
didn't
a
like
new
that the
Superman
dog
comes
was
out,
in it.
every single time they come out of the new Superman, same thing. I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is going to be it. Hope. It's so, yes, pork katsu, a crispy pan-fried pork cutlet with tonkatsu sauce is popular in Hawaii, where it's served with rice and mac salad. I think I've had this in Hawaii.
His personal poop story, he doesn't have one.
Jeez.
Oh, wait, we got to
live
get
a little.
going here because we got to do our Patreon. Oh, and his last one is what you want the community to know about you. The bravest thing of all is to hope. So, ladies and gents, that is Philip Williamson. We got to get going because we have to interview on the Patreon. We are going to be interviewing Joshua Lawless. But right now, we got to thank our Patreon members.
Bros before hoes, Philip. I mean, hoes before bros. I forgot about hoes.
Yeah, you can't.
You know, and that's
You
what
can't
Santa tells us to do.
Well,
Ho, ho, ho.
let's get to our audience here. We got to thank our Patreon members.
All right. Am I going first or you?
You are going first.
Oh, Joe, I'm not ready.
Oh, Jiminy.
Oh, Jimmy. Okay. Relationship manager. First of all, I'd like to thank ALX, Amy Landers, Annie Myers, Anarchy, exclamation point. Anarchy! Anthony Cortez, Benjamin Lewis, Bill the Eighth Shannon, Broken Strings, Brian the Goat, 1997, Bryce Turner, Buddy Van Steen, Carly, Call Me Maybe Jane Sisko, Chad Has a Hug, Chris Norman, Damn Near Ligma Deep Nuts. Oh, good job, dude. Chris Prose, Chris Williams, Christy, Hale. Hale no. Craig's still waiting for Joe's email, Phillips. Joe, what's your email? Should I tell him?
No.
Dan Stemple, Daryl, Dave, David, can I go one Christmas without hearing Michael Bublé, Lottie? No. I don't think you can. Not. You gotta move. Go to some place where like all you're hearing is some guy named Yorgi or Yorgi. That's the best Christmas. It's called the Czech Republic. David Love, David Rourke, David Vossel, Derek Bunn, Derek Sigmund, Doug Forsyth. Forsyth, I hardly knew it. That's my girlfriend. Eli Salazar, Emery LaFleur, Emily Thomas, Frank the Tank, Heather Ford, Hugh Jass. I excel at sleeping. I saw a sign that said, "Watch for children." I thought that sounds like a fair trade. these, these guys must have gotten together to make these go together.
Oh,
I'd rather not say. In fact, I can do it with my eyes closed.
Why are these so funny? Oh my gosh, I'm crying.
Jared Cramblett, Jason Powell, Jenny Blake, Gary Valkunen, Jeremy Thomas, Joe Curtis, John Porta, Jordan Heilman, Josh Fennel, and last of my reading, Josh Post. Your turn.
All right, I don't know how I can follow up the way you were reading it.
I have a feeling you can.
I have one here.
I'll try to do it in the same voice. Joshua Lawless, a.k.a. Damn Near Ligma. Katie Bot Nickeltron. Ken Slapka. Kevin Duff. Can't get enough of that wonderful Duff. Kevin Duff. Porter. Kristen way shorter than Shaq Diesel. Kyle. Laurel Samuelson. Lava too hot to touch. Lit Iron. Mandy Boo, Mandarin Orange, or Punk Rock Prog. Mark Date. Martin Anus. Matt Douglas. Matt Engelhoff. Matt Morton. Matthew Snyder. Michael Shields. Missy Ivana Tinko. Ivana Tinko. Oh, Missy Ivana Tinko. Nate Phillips. Nick Butterfield Parquet. Nick Frazier. Nick Reyes. Nicole Bauer. Noel Dubois. Otis Dashashan. Otis Dashishan. Dashishan. Otis Dashishan.
Otis Dashishan. Paul Peterson. Paul Trigger.
Oh, yeah.
Paul Trigger. Phil. Pickleman Tom Hageman. Reed Young. Rob Phelps. Robert, I am not creepy Snyder.
We can tell by your picture, sir.
Sean, I'm Melton Walker. Silent Steve. Sonny the Bonehead Johnson. Steven Seaberg. Stephen Morrow. Super Dave Osborne. Tim Payne. Tim Brio. Todd Grassman. Talking like this makes my neck hurt. Trent Twanto. Tyler McDonald. Tyson, don't call me Steven Seagal. Uncle Martin and Yorick Brown, the last man on earth.
Oh my gosh, we added a listener.
Oh my goodness.
We have two. Zach Kirkland. And you, the last one, Zachary Faircloth.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. We have to go to our Patreon episode. Goodbye.
Peace on earth.
96, we start this.